The next step is creating an outro. This is basically our Audible signature that will end our podcast. The process is the same as it is for the intro. So I'm going to go up here to record. I'm going to press record and I'm going to say whatever I'm going to say as my outro. When I am done, I'm going to click stop. And I want to scroll down, and just like I did before, I'm going to want to raise this up a little bit so I can work with all these files a little easier. Now I also, because this is going to be at the end of my podcast, I want to move it because right now it is in the beginning. So I'm going to slide this all the way down. I'm going to use my scroll bar. Bring this towards the end here. Now this is the meat of my podcast up here. I leave a little gap for music, and here is my outro. So to get the music to come back up, I'm going to click on this tool once again. I'm going to click here, I'm going to click there, and try and raise it up. There we go. Okay, now that I've got the music back up, I'm going to want to lower it just slightly for the outro. I'm going to come over to the side a little bit, raise it back up as we leave. And it's very important to remember, if you'll look, this is the music track, and this track, right now my podcast is over at 24.5 seconds, so I have a lot of track left. So to make sure my listener doesn't get stuck listening to the rest of the song, I'm going to subtract the magnification, get down lower and lower, go back and grab this tool here, and I'm going to get rid of the rest of this song. Let me just make sure I don't have too much extra there. Looks pretty good. Now that I've recorded the outro, I'm just going to save it. It's the same process as before. File, save project as. This is what I want it to be saved as. I'm going to click there. File, export as MP3. This just tells me that all of these tracks will be mixed down into 2 tracks, which is fine. That's what I want it to be saved as. I remember I am saving it in my desktop right now. Don't worry about these ID3 tags. Click OK, and it will export this entire project as an MP3. Now I am done with segment 2. Congratulations, you now have an even better podcast.